Hello, my name is Carl Hughes, Professor of Education Research and Head of School at the School of Educational Sciences, Bangor University. Thank you for taking the time to join us today. In this talk, I'd like to introduce you to the School of Educational Sciences and talk a little bit about where we're situated and give you an overview of the whole school and our vision for educating tomorrow's changemakers. I'll then pass on to some of my colleagues to tell you a little bit more about the wonderful undergraduate programs we run here. It's a real shame that I can't welcome you in person this year, but hopefully the backdrop to this slide gives you some idea about the breathtaking location of Bangor University. The School of Educational Sciences is located here on the Pennaeth Straits, just beyond the bridge, which is an incredible setting to work and to study. The School of Educational Sciences offers two main undergraduate degree programs that prepare our graduates for a number of exciting careers, supporting children in a number of different sectors. We have CABAN, the initial teacher education, for those wishing to become one of tomorrow's ambitious, capable, and ethically informed teachers. Jeremy Griffiths will tell you more a little bit about that course in the slides to come. For those interested in a number of other different careers aimed at helping children and young people, from social work, child advocacy, and teaching, among others, we have the Childhood and Youth Studies. Both of these courses are underpinned by a philosophy that the best teaching is provided in a research-driven context. In other words, you get taught by people who are scholars in their area of expertise, whether that is in educational leadership, mentoring in schools, children's rights, reading, or creating positive school environments. Our members of staff are involved in and undertaking cutting-edge research, and they have a passion for telling others about it. On this note of the importance of research to our teaching, we are very proud to host the Curie Education and Childhood Research Institute, the first of its kind in Wales, that undertakes world-leading research across many crucial areas to schools, education, children, and well-being. This knowledge informs our teaching so that you can be sure what you are learning is cutting edge. Here are a few examples of the world-leading research areas we work in. Our research projects led by members of staff have received international recognition. Projects such as the conducting research with children to find out what's the best way to help them develop their literacy skills. The internationally renowned Miles Dyslexia Unit and the Centre for Evidence-Based Early Intervention. We have leading experts in behaviour, bilingualism, language development, additional learning needs. And this is the only school in the whole of the UK that offers outdoor education as a specialism. The main point you need to take away from this is it's really important to choose a course that is run by research active staff. This ensures they are experts in their field, and this will ensure that you are taught the latest evidence-based approaches to your subject. We pride ourselves in creating the change makers of the future. Woven into the fabric of our teaching and learning experiences, we provide our set of specific purposes that guide us in helping you to become ambitious, capable lifelong learners, people who are healthy, confident, and ethically informed, and creative contributors to our society. This is a big decision for you. And of course, for any parents wanting to help their children make the best decisions, your time at university should be the time of your life, the time to make those first steps on your own, venturing out onto your life journey. New friends, new skills, new ways of thinking, and many, many new opportunities to develop you into who you want to be. It's a place to find yourself. Many of us who look back at our time in university look back with fond memories. We say it was the best time of our life. Hard work, challenge, but a real experience that's helped us form who we are, what we will become, and how we will contribute to our society. It's important that you feel that this is the right place for you. You'll be spending at least 3 years of your life here. When you can say that this feels right, you know you've made the right decision. It's the place that will challenge you to grow into your potential and into who you will become. I do say 3 years. Many of us were students here in Bangor, and it's true to say that the place does grab you somewhat. Many of us never left, including me. Rest assured, Bangor is a safe, very safe environment, and we pride ourselves on both our transformational student experience and also our pastoral care for our students. I'll pass you on to some of my colleagues now, the leads of the courses that you're interested in. They'll be able to tell you a bit more about the specific courses and the team of people who deliver these.
Hello, I'm Jeremy Griffiths, the Executive Director of CABAN Bangor. Thank you for your interest in becoming a teacher and particularly wanting to train in Wales, specifically with us here at CABAN Bangor. CABAN Bangor is an Education Workforce Council accredited initial teacher education provider, with programs at both undergraduate and postgraduate levels. All our programs lead to qualified teacher status and the subsequent employment opportunities that this qualification provides. We have a strong and mutually accountable partnership between Bangor University, our strongest North Wales schools, and the Regional School Improvement Service, GWER. This partnership has led to our motto of growing tomorrow's teachers together, preparing the future workforce with the highest level of skills and knowledge to teach the next generation of young people ready for a world that they will inherit. Best practice from around the world in ITE shows that teachers need a depth of theoretical knowledge combined with a craft of classroom practice. We provide this in partnership with our schools, who have also developed as learning organisations to provide strong mentorship and guidance to our associate teachers. In Wales, there has been significant and welcomed reforms to the education system. This includes how we train the teachers of the future to deliver a vibrant and exciting curriculum. Teachers have been given back their professionalism to plan, deliver, and reflect upon an evidence-based curriculum, authentic to the needs of young people and their context. However, apart from the obvious route into teaching, a number of our graduates choose to pursue other careers, such as youth work, social work, probationary work, and a range of independent business opportunities. Education is seen as the universal service and a right for every child around the world. This then presents opportunities for young teachers to explore the world through the International Schools Network. Others choose to go into higher education and even follow a research route which contributes to the growing knowledge around child learning and development. In teaching, it is true to say the world is your oyster. Bangor University has an extremely long and proud tradition of teacher education. It is a prestigious research-led university with a number of unique selling points. Our programs and the university is of a size that each student is known to our lecturing staff and tutors. We pride ourselves in providing a supportive, caring, and inclusive environment where student well-being is paramount. We are proud of our Welsh culture and language, but welcome students to our programs from around the world. We support everybody to understand what it is to live, learn, and work in a bilingual nation. This includes giving every student an opportunity to develop their Welsh language skills, which of course they will need if they move into teaching in a school within Wales. Bangor University is situated at the edge of the Snowdonia National Park and on some of the finest coastline that Britain has to offer. The university is ranked at the top of the league tables for the provision of extracurricular activities, which is such a vital part of the student experience. Bangor is also served by excellent transport communications, with the North Wales Expressway and rail service making it easily accessible to students and their families. So what do you need to become a teacher? The list of qualities required to be an excellent teacher is extensive. As you can see from the slide, you will need to develop a number of soft and hard skills so that you not only have the subject and pedagogical knowledge required, but also have the emotional intelligence to form professional relationships with each and every young person. No doubt you will be developing these attributes throughout your teaching career and will probably never become the finished article. On a practical note, however, for an undergraduate course, we would be looking for approximately 120 UCAS points and at least grade B in language and maths and grade C in science. Bangor works in partnership with excellent local schools across North Wales. Research into effective ITE programs from around the world has shown that this partnership approach gives teachers the best chance of being successful and developing into reflective and capable lifelong learners as teachers. We work especially close with several lead schools who in turn support a small network of placement schools in their hub. Together, we co-construct our programmes to ensure that trainee teachers get the appropriate blend of theory and practice. All our programmes are led by evidence-informed best practice, which trainee teachers have ample opportunity to critically discuss with their mentors. By the end of our programmes, associate teachers will understand that a variety of pedagogical principles can be applied to ensure that each young person learns in the best way possible. Teaching is a complex profession, and we aim to develop reflective practitioners who constantly question their own approach. Our vision for Caban Bangor together can be summed up in this next short film.
Caban Bangor has a clear vision for initial teacher education, which will help to develop outstanding teachers for the future. Our motto, Growing Tomorrow's Teachers Together, reflects a developmental partnership approach to their learning. We have a clear vision for initial teacher education at Caban Bangor and only recruit the highest calibre individuals. Individuals who are inspired to undertake career-long learning and inquiry. Associate teachers who understand the link between theory and outstanding classroom practice. And of course, help the pupils on their progression towards the four purposes of education in Wales. Our vision draws upon evidence in the report for initial teacher education in Wales, entitled Teaching Tomorrow's Teachers. For more information on becoming a teacher in Wales, visit our website www.caban.ac.uk.
Thank you for listening, and myself and the team would love to meet you soon. Thank you and goodbye.
Hi, I'm Dr Nia Young and I'm a lecturer in Childhood and Youth Studies. So what is Childhood and Youth Studies? Well, for me, it's an extraordinary subject because it brings together ideas from such a wide range of disciplines to really understand what life is like today for children and young people. Those disciplines include psychology, sociology, education, politics, children's geographies, health and well-being, any area, in fact, that discusses the impact of our world or the experiences of children and young people. And we do that with a focus on how different childhood can be around the world and at different times and different contexts. So we have an international outlook in the way that we discuss childhood, with a focus, of course, on the context here in Wales, but also comparisons with how childhood can vary around the world. So during your studies with us, you'll have plenty of opportunities to experience work with children, and that's done through field visits, through placement opportunities, through the kinds of skills that you'll develop in your studies, and the way we assess to give you an opportunity to practice those skills in real-world settings. There are a variety of opportunities to volunteer, to gain internship experiences. And our aim is to ensure that you have an opportunity to consider a breadth of experiences or to specialise in an area that you're particularly interested in. So graduates of Childhood and Youth Studies have a broad selection of work opportunities ahead of them. And some students may know at the very beginning where they want to go with that. Some may have a less clear idea where they'd like to go and would like more experiences in different areas. And we can offer both of those opportunities. We also offer a joint honours option, so you could choose to study Childhood and Youth Studies along with psychology or social studies. And it's worth having a look at those options too. In year one of your studies, we offer a firm foundation. So during this year, we will give you opportunities to develop a clear understanding of theories of child development, to look at the key ideas within childhood studies around children's rights and the impact of society on children's experiences and development. There'll be a range of opportunities here as well, including opportunities to study issues in education and to start understanding research skills that you will need as you develop through the course. In years 2 and 3 then, you will have a firm base already in understanding children's experiences, and that will continue to develop alongside giving you opportunities to choose modules that really speak to the kinds of careers that you're interested in. So you may be interested in areas around mental health and choose those modules. You may be looking to go into teaching or education areas, and so modules in inclusion and SEN might be things you're interested in. You might be interested in youth work, and modules in adolescence may be of interest to you, or perhaps youth justice and then modules around crime and how childhood relates to criminal behaviours might pique your interest in year 3. These modules offer you that opportunity to really think about what it is that you would like to take forward as your skill set into the world of work with children and young people. And then once you've graduated, where will you go next? Well, students go into a wide range of career opportunities. A number go into teaching and education, a number go to social work. But there are a lot of contemporary developments for children's world that also offer opportunities for our graduates. Work within children's technologies, or as a child advocate, work within children's rights, or pursuing a career in counselling. These are all careers that our students have gone into in the past and that may be of interest to you. And you may also want to stay with us for another year to do your Masters in Childhood and Youth, which is also an option here at Bangor. So your next steps. In terms of applying, we ask for between 80 and 120 tariff points at level 3, and full information about what those points mean is available on the website. You'll also be required to have an enhanced DBS check in order to study, as a lot of the work obviously will be with children and young people, and so we need that verification in place. For international students, we have a list of qualifications that we recognise and welcome in the applications, and again, information about that can be found on the website. Similarly, for mature students, we encourage applications, and we do consider experience as well as those qualifications. So please make sure you're letting us know what you've been doing and the work, wonderful work that you've been doing with children and young people so far. So we look forward very much to seeing you here at Bangor, and thank you very much for your time.
Thank you for your time listening to me today. I hope to see you at a welcome meeting sometime soon in the future, when I hope to meet you in person and you can experience our breathtaking location here on the amazing Pennaeth Straits for yourself. All the best, and thanks for joining us today.